All right, guys, Taco Charlton is our guy. He wasn't in my Shango top 10, and I wasn't that excited about the pick. I told you I was warming up to Taco Charlton close to the draft because his spin move was just sickness. He's got a great spin move, and he's got a good bull rush on the outside. So his pass rushing skills are, they're good. They're very good. But the thing that bothers me, and this is the only thing that bothers me, and a lot of people took it the wrong way, saying he can't stop the run. He can tackle. You know what I'm saying? He can tackle, but is he going to be a force on all three downs? That was my question. And in my opinion, there were best player availables out there that, BPAs at that spot that could fill a hole for us, a hole of need for us with a player that would be playing three downs. Not a player that would be, filling in, being a rotational guy in our defensive line. Because he's going to have to go in and he's going to have to beat out these guys. And that's where I'm not going to say anything else about Taco. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things I like about Taco, and there's a lot of things that I'm worried about Taco, and very few things I don't like about Taco, but the things that I don't know about him, like, is he going to be a force on first and second down? You know what I'm saying? Those are the things I'm worried about. If he can be, he's going to have to show us that through, in training camp and then in preseason, and then when it starts the season, he's got to show that he can do the whole thing that defensive end requires in the 4-3 rather than just rushing the passer. Because and the logic was this kind of gets me a little crazy, because I was reading about the logic of the pick. They said that we had a second round grade. We didn't have a first round grade on Taco, but there was another cornerback that we did have a first round grade on. I think it was King, but they went with Taco because they feel like they can get a decent DB later. In my mind, that's two B grades instead of getting an A and a B. And maybe there were some pass rushers that I liked a lot. The guy from Auburn, the guy from even the guy from Florida Atlantic, Hankerson, I think his name is Hendrickson. That's his name. Some guys that just rush the passer, so we can drop that guy in on passing downs to be an extra force. Now that's what I think Taco is going to be, and he may develop because he's got a frame. My goodness, I can't wait to see him and David Irvin on one side, or him and David Irvin on the end, wherever they're going to put those two big monsters. I mean, the frame is excellent. So I see the potential of the pick, but he's going to have to come in and he's going to have to take a starting position. You know what I'm saying? So now the second day, with that statement, again, the second thing that bothers me with that statement, of getting a defensive, getting your pass rusher now and the defensive back later, you just told the entire league that you're gonna get the defensive back in the second round. So everybody, the Cowboys said they're going defensive back this round. So if we want to get this guy, we know the Cowboys are interested in him. Let's go ahead and scoop him up, and then get our other guy next round. You see what I'm saying? So that scares me. So I hated seeing that statement that we, had a first round grade on the corner, but we decided to get the pass rusher because we can get the corner later, because I don't know what corner is going to be available later now. But it's almost definite that we're going defensive back this next round. We have to. All right, guys, holla at you, and I'll be live again tonight.